Kia ora mai tātou, tēnā tātou katoa. Members, when the committee is resumed, and prior to the dinner break we were debating the Appropriation 2015-16 Confirmation and Validation Bill. Paul Foster-Bell has the call, and he has 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining if he so wishes.
Te tia mana. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. As I was saying before I was interrupted by the dinner break, the issue of weeds in New Zealand is something which this government is addressing with the $16 million to control wildling pines, but also the funding that we've provided for the war on weeds, weeds such as old man's beard and the dreaded wandering willy, which also must go. I want to move from the Department of Conservation appropriations, Mr. Chairman, to our progress that we're making in climate change issues. And I refer specifically, Mr. Chair, to page 318 of the tabulated reports of select committees, the report on the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Authority review. There are significant programs in the areas of fuel efficiency, and I want to congratulate all the ministers involved, particularly the Honourable Simon Bridges, who has been a real driver of electric cars, I have to say, Mr. Chairman. We are seeing a program being rolled out which will lead to some of New Zealand's leading companies committing to having 30% of their fleet turn to electric over the next couple of years. And we're talking companies along the lines of the Warehouse, Fonterra, some of the very big employers that have very large vehicle fleets. And this will make a significant inroads into our objective to double the number of electric vehicles on our roads to 64,000 in the near future. And this will contribute to the government being able to achieve our goal by the year 2030 of a 30% reduction in carbon emissions below 2005 levels. 2030 may sound like a distant time in the future, Mr. Chairman. However, it is only 13 short years away, and with some of the technological innovations and the sensible and wise policies of this government, as are laid out in the committee reports, we will make, I think, a lot of headway towards achieving those targets and reducing our CO2 emissions in New Zealand. I also just briefly want to touch on agricultural emissions. The $20 million investment in our sustainable agriculture program, and having seen the research they're doing at Massey University and at Crop and Ag Research.
I move that the committee report progress presently and move to consider the Fire and Emergency New Zealand Bill.
Members, the question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye.
Aye.
To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. I'll report progress on the bill presently. Members, we turn now to the Fire and Emergency New Zealand Bill.